all right.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Hello. How are you? You
How
alright?
are
Good to
you?
see you. Hi.
Good.
Eddie Hearn. Nice to see you. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good, you? Just got it. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Literally asking the question.
No, I know. It's not brilliant.
Mate, you will. Great to see you.
Be careful.
Я зараз почекайте, я ж тут, ми ж тут всі.
Sorry guys, just watch your backs.
Hold us straight down, mate. See you? You alright?
Naz? You say? You're right.
Oh, good.
You okay, yeah? Yeah, what are you doing? You coming through? What's happening, Josh? You good?
I speak to mate, good? Good to see you, mate. Let's take it all up again. Fred.
Try and sum up the 2:30, yeah?
Good to see you again, you alright? Big photo. Next door.
What are you saying?
Right, okay.
Yeah, all great. What's been happening to you on the tour, bro? What's been happening to you?
So when he finishes the main press conference,
Yeah, because that's
I think the training, just like me and Robert, has been very good. The conversations, early on since I met him in America, it's been back and forwards, and since he kind of like joined us, week after week, the relationship is getting stronger. A lot of communication between us, which is very important. Obviously, the language as well, and we both have the same approach to this fight.
That's the most important thing, that we're both in the same in the same game plan pretty much. We both have the same idea on how to train Anthony to win this fight, and Angel's young. He's hungry to get his name out there, and that's what helps, because he's working on becoming a great trainer. He already is, but this win will make him even a bigger trainer.
The World Heavyweight Championship, August 20th, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, between two heavyweight icons, Oleksandr Usyk, the reigning world champion and the defending champion here, against, of course, the challenger, Anthony Joshua, former two-time heavyweight world champion.
Every fight's different. I love boxing, I watch boxing, but until you're in there in front of someone, no matter how many videos you've watched, no matter how many stare downs you've had, no matter how many press conferences you've done, it's just completely different in the ring. So,
Слухайте, я нічого від того не очікую, тому що це велика дурниця. Чогось чекати від людей.
I'm not expecting anything from anyone, because I think it's a bit stupid to expect anything from people.
Я розумію, що він буде інший.
I do understand that he's gonna be different.
Я також буду інший.
So will I.
Fighters are going to pose for a head-to-head now up on the stage and will be available to the media as well. Thank you for coming. We look forward to an epic event. Thank you.
I see.
Three times. Three times.
Front, please, Josh. Front now, guys.
please.
Onto the front now, please.
Front now, guys, please.
Stand here, please. Put it down, This one.
Spell it in my shots.
Thank you, guys.
Can I get a nice one? Can you sign for me?
Like this?
Yeah, that's that.
Z.
That's that. Yeah. That's that. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck, huh? Good fight, mate.
Thank you,
guys.
Bye.
Cheers, mate. How many people are getting in? Got something right and left. Let me know when, mate. So Ralph, you know, you getting this up here, mate? No, pretty much. So, no, all right.
Both fists out to the camera. That's the one. And look at each other quickly. Ollie looking at AJ. Looking at AJ. Are you looking at him? That's the one. That's the one. Perfect, Josh.
For me, it's the first press conference that I've been to. First time I've seen him. I've not seen much behind the scenes on social. I spoke to AJ earlier, and you know, I think I'm with most people, and the general consensus that AJ's got a mountain to climb. It's going to be tough for him, especially the way, for me, the way the first fight ended, on his back foot, taking shots. Usyk teeing off on him, really. It was bad, but we know that tactically AJ got it totally wrong. I've asked him today, and I've told him pretty much when I've seen him, and I spoke to his trainer, Robert Garcia, and I've just spoke to Eddie Hearn, and I'm just trying to implement that game plan and trying to solidify what he needs to do.
We keep talking about this old AJ. That guy's gone. That was a youthful guy. It was millions of years ago when he won the world title. It's 6 or 7 years. That guy's gone. That was a 24, 20, 25, 26-year-old. This guy's a mature 32-year-old man. Everything's a bit heavier, everything's a little bit slower, and everything needs to be a little bit smarter. So what you're saying about whether his head's in the right place, if we equate that to ring intelligence, he's got that ring intelligence. He needs to plug back into it. Robert Garcia reminded him of what he knows. If he can do what he did in the past, with a little bit of the cautionary AJ we saw against Ruiz, then he not only wins, he wins well. Because I'll tell you one thing, we expected him to beat Ruiz, especially when Ruiz weighed in, because he'd lived in a fridge for the last 3 months. We expected him to beat Ruiz. Most people don't expect him to beat Usyk. Not only do I expect him to beat Usyk, Carl, I expect him to beat him in style and look good doing it.
Last one, I'll leave you quick. It's good. Cheers,
Oh, God.
You have to have an element of a good defense, right? So, I like kind of moved away from the ferocious element of boxing where I know I can hit you and stun you, but I do miss the days of slicing people's faces open and hurting them for sure. So I'm looking forward to getting back to that. So what does that mean if I go and win August 20th? Where does that rank me in yours opinion? Do I become a pound for pound great now?
Three-time world
champion. No, that's just...
I
don't even want them belts. I don't even want them belts.
You beat the pound for pound number one.
Yeah, where is
or whatever he is.
Yeah.
And you look at his resume. He deserves unbelievable credit if he beats Usyk.
Oh yeah.
And especially if we're going straight back in the ring.
Yeah,
you will. And you'll get it.
In the build-up to...
We're not looking for credit. Fucking give us some credit.
God damn it. Yeah, God.
Doesn't matter what went wrong and what went right, but people don't know during what happens during 3 months of training camp.
80,000. 80,000. I'm only joking.
After you
won, you spoke at the press conference, and you said that what you were looking forward to was getting back to your family and taking your children to school again. What are you looking forward to after this fight?
I can show you sparring footage here when I'm on the ropes, like leaning. Yeah, because what they say is that training adversity, right? Drop your hands and let a motherfucker throw punches at you. Sit. That's how you gain confidence. So in the fight in the top, I'm doing this stuff. But that's when, but throughout the fight I felt I was winning, but throughout that stage I kind of knew like, it was close. But I thought throughout that fight, yeah, I was well in the fight. Because it didn't seem like there was no real communication as to where I'm at. Like, you're losing this fight, you've got to win this fight, you're down by 2 rounds, you're down by X amount of rounds.
You didn't get that?
No. But it's not a problem, it's not the reason. It's not a reason,
but you had no impression of that was the fight that was unravelling, that wasn't conveyed to you at any point in the fight?
No, I thought we was well in the fight. That's why when they announced the name, I was kind of like, huh? Because it was like, that's it, brilliant, keep on going. I'm like, okay, cool, like, jabbing.
Was that tough to accept afterwards?
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers, mate.
Great to see you.
So you're going to be helpful.
Long is a very humorous man.
It's not my former house, it's my regular house. Yes, it's not.
Новый тренер и новая какая-то тактика. Ну, отлично.
I don't even think about him or whatever he's gonna do. He has new tactic or he has a new trainer. I really don't care. I know. I'm just thinking what I'm gonna do.
Thanks, Eddie. Thank you.
How's that feel?
I'm very fit.
That's good.
Thank you.
Are you very fit?
Take care, Eddie. Nice to see you, mate.
Angel. Peter, what are you saying, champ? This way.
Really good shit.
I used to be downstairs, I'm going to make a move.
Kind, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you, man. See you later, man.
Take care.
Thank you, bye.
Can you...